In a world of gods, mutants, and billionaires in high-tech suits, there exists a hero so powerful, Marvel literally had to erase him from everybody's memory. Today, on Who's Who, we're talking about the Sentry, Marvel's strongest, most unhinged superhero. Think Superman, but with a massive identity crisis. The Sentry first appeared all the way back in Sentry issue number 1 in 2000, written by Paul Jenkins and drawn by Jay Lee. Marvel really committed to making us believe that this was a long-lost Silver Age character. They even did fake comic book covers, acting like the Sentry had been around for decades before mysteriously vanishing. Sentry's real name was Bob Reynolds, and he's just your average guy, until he remembers that he's got the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. It was interesting. And suddenly, boom, he recalls his past as a hero that everyone seems to have forgotten about, including some of Marvel's biggest hitters, like Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, and even old Chrome Dome himself, Charles Xavier. Turns out Bob wasn't just forgotten, he was actually erased from existence. Because, as powerful as he is, he comes with a bit of a catch, a dark, monstrous alter ego called the Void that wants to destroy everything. So, to save the world, Bob makes the ultimate sacrifice by making everybody forget he ever existed. If you're thinking that sounds complicated, hold on to your hat, it gets worse. After his 2000 debut, Sentry popped up in several major Marvel events, each time making fans go, oh yeah, forgot about that guy. Some of his key moments came in series like The New Avengers back in 2005, where he joins the Avengers, but guess what? He's still a walking existential crisis. In World War Hulk 2007, the Hulk goes bloody bonkers, and the heroes call in the Sentry as their secret weapon, and doesn't turn out so good really. In Dark Avengers in 2009, Norman Osborn recruits the Sentry as his enforcers. Huge mistake! Because by the end, Bob loses control and the Void takes over, leading to an epic final battle where Thor is forced to take him down. We then get King in Black in 2020. Sentry shows up to fight Null, the god of symbiotes. And in his big hero moment, well, it's not really, because Null literally rips him in half like a piece of toilet paper. Yeah. Marvel Superman sucks. Now, Sentry's powers are simply bloody mental. He has super strength, and we're talking punching Hulk into space levels of strength. He's got flight, invulnerability, energy protection, and light-based abilities. Oh yeah, and he can resurrect himself from the dead now and then, like, you know, just casually. But he has got a big weakness. What is it? It's his mind, innit? Because if Bob loses control, the Void emerges. And the Void is basically Marvel's boogeyman. A living nightmare made out of shadows that could destroy the planet if left unchecked. It's bad news. Sentry, to be fair, is a very convoluted character, and I don't think Marvel have really hit that sweet spot yet and made people care about him. And despite him being ridiculously powerful, he's not really made it outside of the Marvel universe. He's not made many appearances. He's been in some mobile games and a couple of animated series, but that's about it. But hold on to your exploding suns, because that is all about to change. Sentry is going to be making his live-action debut in Thunderbolts, Marvel's up-and-coming anti-hero team-up film. Originally, it was reported that Stephen Yeun, the Walking Dead and Invincible star, was cast as Sentry, which had fans like me hyped because he's a great actor. But then, in a surprise twist, he just buggered off, he dropped out. Now, the Sentry, Bob, is going to be played by, I don't know why I like to say it, Bob. He's going to be played by Lewis Pullman from Top Gun Maverick. He's stepping into the role, and honestly, he's got the look, got the haunting eyes, and he definitely seems like a guy who might forget his own existence. So what can we expect from Sentry in the Thunderbolts? Well, here's what I hope we get to see. A proper power showcase. Give us Sentry punching through tanks and melting faces with solar energy. No holding back on this character. Now, do I think we'll see this? Do I shite? I want to see the Void done right. We need terrifying cosmic level threats lurking inside him. None of that evil twin with bad CGI nonsense. I want a monster. The Thunderbolts versus a Sentry fight, well, yeah, I'm not sure. I can't see them really packing a punch against this character, but we'll see. I'd like to see a connection to the bigger MCU. Could he tie into Secret Wars maybe? And maybe that's the key to stopping Kang. The possibilities are interesting, I guess. Now, I don't want to sound too negative in this video. If you're not familiar with the Sentry character, he is one of Marvel's most interesting characters, I guess. He's an overpowered powerhouse with deep psychological drama attached. He's a hero, a villain and a cautionary tale all in one. If Marvel plays the cards right, he could be a bit of a game changer for the MCU. The Sentry has had a difficult comic book past. I think anybody that's read his books will know that we've not really had that shining moment yet. Could this movie be that moment? Only time will tell. Do you think the Sentry is going to be done justice in Thunderbolts? Or will Marvel memory wipe us all to pretend it never happened? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget, please, to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Please, don't be like the Sentry, and don't forget I exist. If you like this kind of stuff, please do consider becoming a channel member. But for now, ladies and gents, that's your whack.